So here I'm trying to create a quick video of the installation of Kubernetes easy way using EKS control. And so I would assume you follow this documentation to install kubectl, and also this documentation to install eksctl on your server, and also install AWS CLI. So these three are just straightforward and should be easy to install and get started with. So what I'm going to do now is start from creating the identity and access management user, and then use those credentials to connect my AWS CLI, so I can run my commands from eksctl to create the cluster. So I'll just go straight to my instance. Already my instance is running here. I've already SSH into my instance that I'll be using for this configuration. It has all those other things configured. So I want to go to identity and access management users. I want to create a user called cluster user. I want to give the user programmatic access. Of course, I have existing groups, which the best way of creating users is you create a group and then you assign users to a group. So I'm going to assign these users to my already existing group, which is administrator group, and it has all the administrator privileges, so that makes it easier for me. Permission, I'll just leave it like it is and just create the user. Success page here to download the CSV, or rather you can just copy this one from here, the access ID, and then I'm going to put it there, and also I can just copy this secret, which is what I have downloaded on the file. I think I should just take a screenshot of this. Just put it here. Okay, maybe I should write a blog on this process as well. So you can close that process. And of course, when you're creating the access keys, it's always set to global. So I'm just going to export these guys to my environment. And again, remember what I said, if you want to have them stick forever, so that when you log out and log in again, you find them, you have to put them in the profile. But I just prefer doing it like this because it's temporary, but once you log in again, you have to export them. So here is the command for eksctl. I have the command is demo cluster. I'm creating a class called demo cluster, provided the version and also the nodes and how they should be called and the size of the nodes. I think for this case I'm just going to use 3 nodes for this demo. And then just going to run this command. And of course this takes some time to run, and basically it's as simple as that. And so what this command is going to do, of course, is going to create a cluster for us. There's some configuration that will be put in an S3 bucket, create all the S3 bucket and all the other things for us. But this is what makes it very easy to do this installation. So I'm just going to give it time and wait for it to install, and we'll continue after that. So after a couple of minutes, the cluster has created. You can see the logs here fully created. This is Rust command, and so the next thing to do would be to check the log, to check if I can find the instances, my EC2 instances. I said it should create 3 instances, so I should see those. Yeah, you can see I already have now 4 instances running. One of them is my configuration instance, and then you can see these other ones are from the cluster. Demo cluster, demo cluster, demo cluster. Then maybe I can open S3, and we can see, and what else? I know it must have created a bucket on the S3. Let's see. As that opens, I can run kubectl already, because you can see here it has indicated that kubectl has been configured for me. So I'm just hoping by just running kubectl get nodes, it should return the nodes for me. Yeah, you can see here it's displaying 3 nodes created 9 minutes ago. So just like that, around, of course, excluding the configuration of the environment, in 20 minutes you're done creating the cluster. Otherwise, it's something that will take you days. So this is so efficient, and then I think we'll take it from here, configuring the rest of the cluster and doing a few things on the cluster and answering the other pending questions.